And we're going to be talking about the CAF Champions League this time around, starting from home, where Rivers United are going to be traveling to take on Black Bulls. And what's the name again? I said Shooting Stars. Remo Stars. They'll be taking on Mamelodi Sundowns. Yeah. Mamelodi Sundowns are in Abeokuta already. But of course, let's start with Rivers United. They lost on Monday, 1-2. At the time, they were unbeaten in the league. Bayelsa United went away to defeat Finidi George and his boys. So do you think they are going to be carrying this kind of form to the CAF competition here?
You know, one thing with the NPFL, the level of consistency, inconsistency can be quite, I don't know how to put this now, quite surprising. Yeah. Now, the last time we saw Abia Warriors, Rivers United, you know, chasing themselves on top of the table. Remo Stars was not in the picture because of their competition and all that. And then now you can see that. And one thing about the NPFL is you lose one game,
you're down.
That's it. Because you have almost like 4 or 5 teams almost on the same points, or the point difference is just maybe 1 or 2. Even when it comes to the relegation zone or the middle table, you're just 2 wins away from almost topping the table, and probably two losses away from, you know, being in the drop zone. Yeah. So it's a very, you know, strange and interesting league, and that's why I also like it. And that's why sometimes I feel like they should be able to translate how tough the league is to be able to play intercontinental football. But unfortunately, they do not. And I tend to wonder why they can't translate such toughness when you're playing against other leagues or other teams. I can understand the Northern African countries. Let's
or the South African ones.
Yeah, let's remove them for now. But what of the likes of what's their name now?
Simba,
Asante Kotoko. You're losing games.
Kwara United 9 make me pass.
Come on, you're losing games. You can't go strength for strength with these guys. They're not playing better football than you are. If it's by physique, we also have that physique.
Yeah, we play under tougher conditions.
Exactly. Yeah. So what are we talking about here? I just feel like Rivers United need to start, you know, doing something right. If Enyimba would not be able to come to the party or continue to maintain that status at which they were before, the next team should be Rivers United. We know Remo Stars are the new boys. Yeah. I can even give them that leeway that, okay, they are still finding their way around all of this. But look at them. It has taken them 3 years, and they're looking like their mainstays. I know against Mamelodi Sundowns, it might be like, oh, end of the road, but I'll also not be surprised if they can also cross over this challenge.
Okay, so if you win this round, then you are going to the group stage.
Okay, so let me just quickly say something. When you're talking about the players, what they do here and what they do on the continent, I used to know, but I don't know, maybe I don't want to say with Rivers United that some of these, sometimes the players that are under 2 games in the league are different from the players that they play on the continent. And why is that? Is that some of these players are not registered to play on the continent because they are awaiting move. Like they are waiting to move to club. So there's that arrangement between them and the club.
To avoid injuries.
They don't put their names on the list because they might be going to one of these. I don't know for Rivers United, maybe they have any player like that. It's not the same players that you see that play the league. Yeah. Sometimes some of their best players might not be registered for that. Yeah. It has happened many times in the years gone by. But this is a game naturally that you feel Rivers United should pull some weight against.
But Rivers United have been the best Nigerian team on the continent in the last 5 years. They made the group stage, even the semi-finals of the CAF Competition Cup. So they've been the one carrying our name. Enyimba made us suffer. African Football League that we had, CAF Champions League, they made us suffer. Competition Cup, we suffered. You know, the last time Enyimba gave us joy was probably 2016. So that's about 10 years ago now. So Rivers United are the best team, even in rankings. I think they are the highest in Nigeria now. So despite not winning the CAF Champions League, coefficient they are the best. So I think they actually have.
But their last 2 seasons have been quite poor.
Definitely, they have the edge over even Remo Stars. If they defeat Black Bulls, maybe on aggregate they go to group stage.
So hopefully that's what we can just look at it. Because this is the team that over 2 legs they should be able to negotiate go over.
So